We got some big ones. We got some big bombs dropping today, okay? First things first. Show me that human torch. First reactions right here. Also, I want to point something out. Okay, I want to point something out. This is like their motto that they go by. Ignite the battle. This is the only time it's ever made sense. I'm just saying. Because fire, you get it? Okay.
Human torch in the house, yo.
Okay, I like that.
So hot.
Is there? I'm trying to see. Okay, let's just watch it first.
You don't look so hot. Boom goes the meteor.
Damn.
No applause.
Damn. The knockback is crazy.
Dodge this. I'm the brightest in the sky.
What?
Supernova.
Okay. That asshole. Love the animation.
Flame on.
Okay. See, my one complaint, and I'm gonna get it out of the way, is based off in-game gameplay. Based off gameplay, we did not hear flame on. That's my one complaint. I know it's a nitpick. I get it. Okay, that's my one complaint. That's all I'm saying. I don't remember which one, but in one of my recent videos, I did go back and they had leaked his and the Thing's abilities. They leaked a bunch of abilities for a bunch of characters fairly recently, maybe about a month ago. I don't know. It was released, and these are all pretty much what it described. But actually seeing the in-game gameplay of these is actually crazy, and I want to break some of this down. One, I'm unsure whether his projectiles have travel time. I can't really tell. It seems like they might have a bit of travel time, but they also have kind of an AoE effect on the ground here, which is super sick. The travel time is not great in this scenario where you are fighting someone like Iron Man who's hitting that strafe. You can miss those shots, but it kind of has almost a shotgun style spread, which seems to also do an AoE, which on top of that is gas in this scenario. When you're up top, you shoot it down. Oh, that was a different ability, wasn't it? So it's looking like that sort of shotgun spray is his primary, right? We see this here. Then we have 3 right clicks. Boom, 1, 2, 3. And the right clicks ignite the ground, which is absolutely gas. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. And then his E was that dive ability that we just saw, obviously. So he lights them. Obviously, if the ground is on fire, if you're in that fire, it's going to do damage over time. And then he has a dash, almost meteor strike style ability in his E. Wait, was it his E or was it something else? Oh, it was his F. Excuse me. That was his F ability. Was that strike. And then obviously you see at the end there is his shift, his fly. Hold on, let's go back. You see his flying at the end. He takes off. Boom. Got kind of a, you're obviously not hitting like an Iron Man style fly, but it seems to be, in terms of movement speed and stuff like that, it seems to be kind of an in-between for Storm and Iron Man. It's not as slow as Storm. It's not just but it's also not, you know, as fast as Iron Man where you're getting out of there Speedy McGee. All right, so he does the dive, which also has a knockback effect. So the dive not only does damage on impact, but also has a knockback. So in that first clip, as you saw, they're insta KO'd, but in this scenario, you can knock people off the map with that ability. And I also want to point something out. I fucking love this game because this is one of those things that you could easily, what is the pose? Wait a damn minute. This is one of those things you could easily look at and say, this is OP. Like, you just from this. But I personally, at least for me, I feel that I've learned that that's definitely not always the case, and I just need to shut up because it really isn't always the case, especially with the amount of characters that we've saw teasers for. Oh, that's cracked. Oh, that's OP. That's OP. That's OP. And then they come out and they're like, yeah, it's actually pretty balanced, yeah, all things considering. With that said, this is OP. No, I'm just kidding. It does look extremely powerful though. This, though, what is it? Oh, that's his. This is Fantastic Four team up. But I want to see this ability because this is the fire rings. So this is his. So you use your right click, and then I believe it's his E, if I'm not mistaken. That you, yeah. So you use your right clicks to basically set parameters. So boom, right click, right click, right click, right click. It's kind of a setup, but then you do it, and I believe they don't have to be touching the fire. Again, I did do a video on his leaked abilities a while back, but it said something about a ring of fire, so to speak. And it looks as though if you're in that ring of fire, or maybe it has an AoE, I'm not sure, but he's taking damage. It looks like so long as you're in that ring of fire, you're going to be taking damage. I'm not sure. That one's going to be really, really fun to see in game, just to see how it works. And this is the one that I think I personally wanted to see, because this one I definitely remember when it was talked about in the leaked abilities. This is going to be his ult. Now, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but obviously he goes into ult form. I think this is gas. When he goes into ult form, that's when you get the fully fledged Human Torch animation, which I kind of like, because I was actually thinking about this today. This is something that's, I mean, it's unique. This is a character that's like, well, yeah, he's part of the Fantastic Four. He has his costume. Oh, impact frame. He has his costume, right? But you can't really have him in that fiery form the whole time. Especially for me, my thought process was, you have to have this brother say flame on. You have to have this brother. And if he's in that full fire form the whole time, he can't. Now, that's a little bit different now, considering he didn't really say it till a little character screen animation. But it is cool that he has this form where he's obviously fiery. Like, he's still using fire abilities, but he's also not just a dude in a costume. But along with this, when he ults, that's when you get that full fire form. And this is exactly what we were talking about, was he sets down a fire tornado. But what's cool about this is that this is his ult right here. It's the fire tornado. Obviously, it doesn't seem to do knockback, but it does an immense amount of damage. But this was the team up that we talked about in that video, where he teams up with Storm. So Storm, it's interesting because I'm trying to think, there's not a lot of ult team ups. I don't know if there's any ult team ups. I could be wrong in that, but I really don't think there's any ult team ups. So they're already breaking new ground that they created. This is different than what they've done before, because team ups before were I'm not even primarily, they were solely existing as, like, you know, passives, or, you know, one little ability, or whatever the case may be. But as far as I can tell, there's no ult team ups. This is one that, again, I'm pretty sure, you can go back and watch the video, yeah, peep the video, but I'm pretty sure this is an ult team up, in the sense that this is his ult right here. Boom, he goes supernova, he throws the fire tornado. The fire tornado already is doing stuff, but then if Storm ults in with her hurricane then gets a damage boost by turning into fire. Are you fucking kidding me? What are we talking about? This brother's gonna be cracked. He's gonna be cracked. I love him. There's gonna be I want to know what his difficulty rating is, because ability wise, it doesn't seem too hard to manage or even comprehend, but I'm interested to see whether he's 3-star up, because he seems fairly easy. But I'm interested to see. He looks absolutely gas. I cannot wait to play him. My only complaint is that brother does flame on.